Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 24th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Cancer, I released the Akashic readings for all 12 zodiac signs. So if you haven't seen yours, it'll be pinned at the end of the video, and I do encourage you to watch it. With all of that said, now let's begin. We're tapping into the Cancer collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Cancer not see coming for the week of May 24th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Crying over you, or someone's just upset. And at the bottom of the deck, we have bad habits. Okay. Why is this something that the Cancer collective does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Moon, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands. The situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. Knight of Cups, Five of Wands. Here's bad habits, not liking this, and Temperance. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles in Cancer's energy this week? Why is the Page of Pentacles in Cancer's energy this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So I have a group of you here where you want to move on from a particular situation, environment, or connection. It's no longer satisfactory. I don't think you dislike it. I just think you want to move on from it. And it looks like this week you're not quite sure where you're going next. That Page of Pentacles is like, I want to plant new roots, or I want to learn something new, or I want to do something differently. The Page of Swords is telling me that you're beginning to inquire on it, but you're a little confused. That High Priestess to the Seven of Cups, it's like, wow, I have so many options and choices. I don't know what direction to go in. And again, this could be relocation. I currently live in community A. I don't want to live here anymore, but I'm not sure what community that I want to move to next, or what region of the world or state or country. It could be I do this for a living, I'm not quite happy with it. I don't necessarily hate it, but if I were to leave this job, what would I do next? What industry would I move towards? And if this is partnership related, it could be I'm not really happy in this partnership. But again, that feeling is if I were to move on from it, I don't know what direction I would go in. So I have a group of you here. Six of Swords, you want to move on from something. What precedes the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords. So there's a situation, environment, or connection. It's just not working for you. You want to move forward, and you're looking to, I don't know, it's like you're trying to do some research or discover, if I were to move on from this, where would I go next? The Moon. Why is the Moon here? Now we do have a full moon, which is also a blue moon in Sagittarius at the end of this week. But the Moon is also you, as you are ruled by the Moon. So I feel like, one more shuffle here. Thank you. The Moon is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Strength card. So the Moon is you. I don't really feel, bottom of the deck again, Six of Swords. So I don't really feel like the Moon card there is a nod to that full moon in Sagittarius. This seems to be you very much in your power. Again, remember what I was saying? Like, I'm at point A and I want to move towards point B. That's the feeling here that I have for you. But when I make this move, when I make this decision, right, I want to be successful. I want to be victorious. I want to make sure I'm picking the right job. I'm picking the right, I don't know, vacation destination, or I'm picking the right location to relocate to, or I'm picking the right people even to connect with. So I feel like you're holding yourself back. There's no big forward movement. You're not relocating this week for most of you. You're not finding the other job this week. You're not doing blank next week. Like, you're not making the transition to B. You're definitely leaving an A. That's the feeling here. I want to leave A. I want to move towards B. but there are so many bees out there. I hope this message is making sense for someone watching. So it's like, I don't want to make a hasty decision. I have the world in front of me. I have all these options and choices. So I'm just going to do the work required to figure out what my next step is. And when I'm ready, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, then I'm going to move forward. There's no rush here. You have someone here though, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, and Temperance. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could also be a Sagittarius. What is this person's deal? I'll do a joint clarification here for you on that Knight of Wands to the Eight of Wands, but the feeling I got was when I'm ready to move forward, I'll move forward. Right now, I just want to do some research. Tell me more about that. One more shuffle. Thank you. Yep, King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Seven of Swords. So I don't really think you're telling a lot of people about this and that Seven of Swords energy. This is, for me, all about strategy. I'm strategizing what the next move is. What does it entail? Where do I want to end up? And when I'm ready, King of Pentacles, then I'll pour some real pentacle resources into it. Then I'll spend some real money or real time or real love or talent or energy, etc. Right now, it's just like the discovery phase. And this is almost giving me the feeling of like, I don't even want to talk about this right now. I don't even want to talk about the possibilities. I just want to research the possibilities this week. I'd like to know who this person is. What do we need to know about this person? What does Cancer need to know about this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. This person. Three of Pentacles. This is someone that you know. Ten of Swords. And the King of Cups. There you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. Page of Wands. So that's such an odd energy. So this is someone who does not want you to move forward. Right now, they're in your energy. Three of Pentacles. You know them. You collaborate with them. It could be friends. It could be a friend group. It could be a family member. It certainly could be within like the construct of your whole family. People you work with. This is an individual or individuals, take it how it resonates, singular or plural, that you connect with on a regular basis. And I feel like this person with the Ten of Swords to the King of Cups, they're already anticipating. This is a defensive energy, I got to be honest with you. They're already anticipating that in time you're moving on from them or moving away from them. That bad habits card, I get the feeling this person is codependent on you in some way, right? It's the place of employment. They rely on you to do more than you should do. And so there's a fear of, well, what happens when Cancer vacates that spot? Who's going to do all the work, right? Cancer's doing the work for 2 people, 3 people. So when they leave, we're not just needing to replace Cancer. We're then going to have to create 1 or 2 other positions because you do a lot for this like corporate entity, let's say, or this company or this place where you work. If this is even like friends plural, a family member, or again, family. Do you hear that beep? Okay, so let me pause this. Sorry about that, Cancer, but I am going to take that as a sign that there's something like alarm bells going off here for this person. Like they know once you move in this other direction, you're either not interacting with them as much as you used to, or you're not interacting with them at all. It's like you will cease to be acceptable to this person. And there's something with that bad habits card. It's like this person is like addicted to you. So, or like they need you. There's like a toxic codependency. So again, if you're leaving the company, oh, how the heck are we going to replace Cancer? If this is like a friend or a family member, they've come to rely on you to consistently be there for them, maybe to do things for them that they can't or don't want to necessarily do for themselves. So again, they're already anticipating that you're moving forward, even though you're not making any you're not taking any decisive action this week. They just know that you're contemplating it, and that's enough to worry this person. So yes, they're sad or hurt or upset. If this is a romantic partner, they could feel like you want to move away from them, like disconnect from them, break up with them, get a divorce. I don't know who this person is to you. But again, it's just the anticipation or the belief that you may do that or that you will most likely do that in the near future is troubling them. Anything else you need to know about this person this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Anything else you need to know about this person this week? Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Because this person is so worried about your next chapter or your next phase, not including them, I don't think they're going to speak anything to you about it. Four of Swords for me in terms of like verbal communication is like silence. So I don't think they're telling you. See that Four of Swords hit Eight of Swords? It's like in their mind, they're all wound up with, oh my God, what will happen when Cancer moves on to blank? But to you, I think they're just going to come across as Queen of Wands. They're not going to let you know or lead on or give you any indication that they're worried or troubled about this. I think they will continue to be as generous to you as they have been up until this point. I don't think they're going to increase their efforts. They're certainly not going to tell you that you moving on or moving away from them will cause them distress. That part they're keeping to themselves. So I would just expect this person to operate like status quo, the way they have been, and also coming across very confident in that Queen of Wands energy, like everything's fine here. I don't think they're letting on that it's bothering them that you're moving on or you're planning to move on from them. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here. But yeah, with that buzzing signal that I heard, that was my battery. Oh, isn't that interesting? That was the emergency battery pack that I have connected to the computer in the event that, you know, the power goes out. That'll keep running for a little bit. So it's almost like they know, like the battery's about to run out. You know, like their connection to you is running out. Interesting. All right, one more shuffle here. Thank you. So your advice now for the week ahead: 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 5 Wands. And they came up as the 5 Wands. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. I would not allow this person's strife or tension or grief or, you know, disagreeing with you about the move you're making. I would not allow it to bother you. Like whoever this person is to you, again, there's that underlining current here of tension because they don't want you to make this decision, but I wouldn't allow what they want to get in the way here. This seems to be like 8 of Pentacles. You need to keep working on this, whatever this is for you. The 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. There's something here. You are valuable to this person. There's no doubt about that. But staying connected to them or making decisions that are solely for their best interest would actually prohibit you from growth. And I think that's just what Source is getting through. If this message is resonating for you and you are contemplating like a big life change or a move or something like that, don't allow someone to keep you stuck just because they have a toxic codependency on you. At the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. And that is what I have for you, my friends, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. Don't forget to check out your other placements as well as that Akashic reading that I just released for you. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.